Oh, okay, then that's, okay, that's how you
And
make it.
I wait for this, I went, Sean.
You
I
can't
went
do
to the
anything till
cemetery
I mute
to see
you,
my
so.
grandmother.
That's
Well, you
it.
can hear 'em
That's
all.
the
You
clock in the
are
room, that's the
live.
clock I'm going by.
You are live.
We're live. Rizzo.
You are unmuted.
Rizzy. I said, holy shit. Old Southern.
Everybody came from over here, right?
You're live. So Sheree, you want assessment review?
Oh, yes.
You want that? There you go.
Yeah, I was wondering who, I was gonna ask, Ian who, filed for the, grievance today,
No.
that he can tell.
Here you go, John.
Who was it?
Gracias.
Okay, you ready? I'd like to call this meeting to order, July 19th, 2023. I would ask everybody to stand for the flag if you if are able. Mr. Guerrero, if you lead us, please.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Did you get, everybody get an agenda? I don't have an agenda. Thanks for asking.
Hey, Pete, can you give me one, please?
They made it to the printer, but they didn't make it to the table.
Oh,
Well, that's all right, it's pretty, short and sweet.
thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll start with the reports for liaison. God, I'm first. Beautification. First off, I'd like to thank Don Hughes and the guys that work for him for coming out on Saturday, and we got all the welcome to Highland signs up on 9W. I can't thank those guys enough. It was just a matter of me kind of hanging out with them, so it was really a good Saturday morning. The fixtures are on all of the light poles in town for the baskets of flowers that are coming. And I thought about this a few minutes ago. Maybe tomorrow I'll get Ferranti's number and give them a call and see if I can maybe pick the baskets up on Friday because we have the block party. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll work on it. So maybe we can have them up before the block party. Councilman Guerrero.
Okay, the ECC, what they did was Chattahoochee Lake, Black Creek there. They went out twice to clean up the creek so the kayaks and the canoes could get by. I guess Neil Curry, the chair, and Dave, they're working on Community Smart communities. The process has been completed. They registered, and we already passed it in a resolution. It was to see if we're going to get some, maybe $5,000 for grant money to do something with that, maybe lighting or whatever. Spring Fest, they were there. They had a booth at Spring Fest. And the Lloyd Leaf is out right now. We don't have any copies in the town hall, but we'll get some. But they're at the library, and it should be at the post office. Okay, and then I have the ZBA. Okay, on new business at 15 to 17 Church Street, applicant was seeking a use variance to convert first floor into an apartment. And then another, an area variance at 16 to 18 Washington Avenue, seeking a variance to have 4 units on 1.04 acre lot in an R 1/4 zone. And then at 241 Upper North Road, a use variance, they apply for a use variance, applicant to have a residential building in an LI zone. And then the public hearings, they had 3 Orchard Lane is seeking an area variance for a garage in its front yard. And then at 304 Station Road, applicant is seeking an area variance for 5% building coverage and 27% for lot coverage. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Frano.
Okay, first, the events committee I'd like to thank the Reg and his committee for 4th of July. It was very successful, well attended, and I think quite a few positive comments about our 4th of July celebration. The fire department, Highland Hose, monthly report for June. They had 25 alarms. Average firefighter per call was 14. The highest was 23. Number of apparatus responses was 65. The total man hours for 4 alarms was 226. The man hours for meetings was 70. Man hours for training, 153, and 99 miscellaneous events, 548 hours for the month of June from the Highland Hose Company. The ambulance report I did not receive, which was a first, so I reached out to them right after 4th of July. Got no response. I reached out with an email about 3-4 days later, got no response. I emailed the chairman and the president yesterday and got a response saying they're working on it. And I spoke to Will Jeffries, who is my point man, and he said that they're transitioning the systems. The reporting system doesn't kind of match up to what they had. And I tried to press him for, well, when am I going to see this report? And he said, right now I can't commit, but we're working on it. So it doesn't give me a warm and fuzzy, but it's a transition, and we'll see what happens. Dave and we've had a couple of meetings. We're exploring our options. You know, our contract comes up in December, and obviously we have budget season starting in August. Correct. So we want to get a feel of where we are. Empress did commit to us that they would have us some numbers in August, and Dave and I did have a couple of other meetings with other sources. Right. So there's more to be done once Dave gets back. We have some follow-on meetings and see which direction we're heading with that. The pavilion is out to bid. I don't know if any packages were taken or if anyone signed up. Wendy, I don't know, you have visibility to that?
On the state reporter, about 70 people have looked at it, I would say. I don't know if they've pulled bids. I've had 2 others directly contact me. That's about it.
Okay. And in addition, I know our architect designer, he reached out directly to the one company that provided us a bid. And there's 2 other companies in Pennsylvania that I sent emails to, directing them to the website. And one responded saying, hello, we're interested, we'll take a look at it. So we'll know better when the bids come back, we'll know for sure. I think I believe that's it. That's all I have.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, school, we don't have a report tonight. Highland Landing, that's me. The railings on the front of the building, back of the building, whatever you want to call it, the river side of the building are complete. We worked on the inside railing today. I can't thank Peter enough. He was there all day. We had to make some changes on it so it was a little more secure and you could get a hold of it a little bit better. I've been assured that the plumber will be there Friday. And now, we'll see how that works out. But he says he only has maybe a day and a little bit, and then we'll have water to everything. Everything has been mounted up in the bathrooms, so hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we can sort of be ready to have a little dedication and open the bathrooms. That's sort of the plan.
I have a question. So is the plumbing also being done as volunteer work?
Yes. The labor.
The labor?
We
Yeah,
bought-
of course.
Pardon?
No, the labor, okay,
Yes. That's, Anthony Gingrasso's doing it.
okay.
So we're sort of working around his schedule. But everything he's done so far is a really, really nice job. Mr. Frano, we're back to you with lights.
Nothing new to report, just that one lone light at Bridgeview still has not been connected. I've reached out to Mr. Finn twice now, and he assures me that, well, he tells me they're busy, which I could assume, I imagine what the storms they are, but he said it's on the list to get connected. And we have one on Merritt Avenue that I reported that still, as of last night, the night before, it hasn't been fixed. But that's it on lighting.
Okay. The planning board, that's me. The public meeting for the villages will be the 27th. I spent half hour on the phone with Guy today about this, about that, about whatever. I explained to him what I could and told him if he wants to come to the meeting on the 27th, he's more than welcome, but get here early. That's kind of it as far as that goes. Hudson Valley Rail Trail, Peter, I concede to you, sir.
Just a few things to notice. Trail usage has been up since it's been hot because we have various spots along the trail where it's a lot cooler than on the bridge. Storm damage, we did pretty well on that. 75 Haviland, we had a sinkhole in the parking lot, which I got highway to come out and they repaired that the same day. And we received a grant through National Park Service, Rivers, Trails, Conservation. It's not a monetary, it's an education, so we meet with them via like Skype, discuss with the board where we're going, lists of what we want to do, and this helps us to prioritize, and also it would work toward the 5-year plan that the supervisor has been asking for. So we had our second meeting last night, first with the whole board. It went, it's very interesting, and she's very good at what she does.
Yes.
We also received a grant through $5,000 grant for a community art project along the rail trail, which will be in the next couple of months. We had discussed making little discs hand-painted by kids and adults and then hanging along the trail at various points, and then they go back to them at the end of the season. So we get kids, adults, and everybody involved on the trail. That's it, man.
That's it?
Yep.
Thank you very much. And with that, any old business? I see no old business, any new business? I see no direct. Privilege of the floor. Floor looks good to me. Okay, motions and resolutions, if you would, please.
Motion to approve the minutes of July 5th, 2023 Town Board Workshop Meeting.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Resolution to authorize the payment of vouchers as audited by the Audit Committee.
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to accept the resignation of William Deese
Please.
as part-time police officer effective July 19th, 2023.
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to approve the hiring of Michael Deese as a full-time police officer at the salary of $54,500 effective July 19th, 2023 at the recommendation of Chief James Janso.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to accept the resignation of Troy McEwen as part-time police officer effective July 19th, 2023.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to approve the hiring of Troy McEwen as full-time police officer at a salary of $54,500, effective July 19th, 2023, at the recommendation of Chief James Janso.
Motion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to hire Thomas Simpson as a recreation aide for parks at $14.20 per hour at the recommendation of Frank Alfonso.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. There being no further business, I will accept the motion to end the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You almost did.
Thank you all very much for attending. Thank you for watching on TV Land. We're a minute short. Wendy, it's 16 minutes. I'm sorry.
You're a minute over, Lynn.
It's Peter took up too much time.
Oh, on the back of that.
Yeah.